Hello friends, welcome to all of you once again. Today we will see the one more rearrangement reaction and its name is a Niebuhr rearrangement. Now this Niebuhr rearrangement involves the conversion of a ketoxime tosylate to alpha amino ketone. Okay, ketoxime tosylate to alpha amino ketone. So this is the structure of a ketoxime. Okay, and this is a alpha carbon. Okay, and this is alpha carbon and alpha to the alpha carbon it is a amine group itself. That's why it is a alpha amino ketone. Now this reaction is catalyzed by the base. Okay, and generally the usual bases are sodium methoxide or pyridine. Okay, and one more thing is that this ketoxime should have ketoxime tosylate should have the alpha proton or alpha hydrogen atom. Okay, which can be abstracted by the base. Okay, to give the alpha amino ketone. Now this ketoxime is a ketoxime tosylate is prepared from the ketone, and we will see. Okay, the starting material for ketoxime tosylate is a ketone. Okay, and which is treated with reacts with hydroxylamine to give the ketoxime. So this is a ketoxime in which the water molecule is liberated. Okay, from ketone oxygen is liberated, oxygen and hydroxylamine. From hydroxylamine, two hydrogens are removed. Okay, OH and oxygen and two hydrogen, that will give the removal of water takes place, and will give we will have the ketoxime. Now this ketoxime now treated with a tosyl chloride, that is a paratoluene sulfurin chloride. Okay, now the oxygen in ketoxime that will attack on sulfur. Okay, and the migration of one of the pi bond takes place like this. Okay, and we will have such a type of intermediate. Okay, after attack of this oxygen OH group on tosylate, so we will have such type of intermediate. Now this oxygen will have the positive charge. Okay, and this also the negative charge on oxygen. Okay, now we know this Cl is a very good leaving group. Okay, now after migration of this pi bond on oxygen atom, that will migrate back to its original place, and at the same time this removal of Cl takes place. Okay, because Cl is a very good leaving group. At the same time this OH positive, sorry, this oxygen positive, that will be stabilized by the bonded pair of electrons. Okay, so this bonded pair of electrons will be shifted or migrate to oxygen, and that will be stabilized. Okay, now this H and Cl will be liberated in the form of HCl. Okay, so this is a overall the tosylate one, that is a ketoxime tosylate. Now this ketoxime tosylate can be written like this. Okay, R C double bond N O T S. Okay, now this OTS is nothing but the tosylate group. Okay, now generally we know that TCl, that is paratoluene sulfur chloride, can be written in TCl. Okay, and its structure is like this. So this is a preparation of a ketoxime tosylate. Now we will see the mechanism which involved in the Niebuhr rearrangement. In mechanism, this ketoxime tosylate have the alpha proton. Okay, now this alpha proton will be abstracted by this ethoxide ion, that is the base. Okay, which abstract this acidic proton. Okay, now after abstracting this proton, we will have such type of intermediate. Okay, R C double bond N O T S, and this carbon will have the negative charge. Okay, and R dash. Okay, R prime. Now after this negatively charged carbon or negative charge will attack on nitrogen. Okay, due to that this tosylate group, which is a bulkier one, and it is a very good leaving group. Okay, so this is nothing but this structure of OTS. Okay, O sulfur double bond O. Okay, and this benzene ring. Now this is a very good Levin group, and it will remove, okay, when this attack of negative charge takes place, okay. And we will have such type of intermediate, and that is called as a azerine. Now this azerine can be isolated, okay, in the reaction. Now after the preparation of this azerine, okay, or intermediate, the attack of water takes place on. Now this water will now act as a nucleophile, and it will attack on a electrophilic center. Now in this azerine, this carbon is more electrophilic in nature, so it will attack on this position, okay. Now when this attack takes place, the one of the pi bond will break, and the pi of electrons will shifted to nitrogen atom, okay. So nitrogen will have the negative charge, and this carbon will have the O, the water molecule, okay, which is attacked. Now this oxygen is a positively charged, and that will be stabilized by the removal of one of the hydrogen, okay. So the bonded pair of electron will migrate on oxygen, and that will be stabilized, okay. And at the same time, this negatively charged nitrogen will be abstracted by this proton, okay, Now, we will have the NH, okay. Now if you see, we will have the OH on this position, and NH. Now this ring, the three-membered ring, is a very unstable, okay. And the breakage of this ring, or you can say the opening of a ring takes place, okay. Now this OH, now the bonded pair of electron between oxygen and hydrogen will migrate to carbon and oxygen, okay, and form the double bond, okay. And this bond between nitrogen and oxygen will break, okay, and the nitrogen will have the negative charge, okay. Now at the same time, this proton will be abstracted by this nitrogen, okay, because due to breakage of this bond, the nitrogen will have the negative charge, okay. So at last we will have such type of compound or molecule, okay, R C double bond O, okay. So this is a double bond takes place here in between oxygen and carbon, okay. And we will have the double bond, then this carbon atom, okay, and to that carbon atom we will have the R prime or R dash, okay, and NH2. Now so this is a carbon, this is alpha carbon, okay, and to the alpha carbon amino group is there, so that's why it is a alpha amino ketone. So this is all about the mechanism which involves the Neber rearrangement, okay. So we have started with the ketoxime tosylate, and we obtain, or we get this alpha amino ketone. Now one more thing, if you use the aldoxime instead of a ketoxime, so this rearrangement does not undergo, okay. So this is only for the ketone containing oximes, okay. So this is all about your Neber rearrangement and its mechanism. I hope you understand the overall mechanism and reaction, okay. If you have any doubt or questions, please comment in the comment section. See you next time. Thank you.